Rosters change constantly during a WHL season, but the Prince Albert Raiders decided on their 2 goaltenders before the preseason even started. They knew that Rylan Parenteau and Nick McBride would carry the mail this season. Parenteau has emerged as the #1 goaltender, a role he feels very comfortable in.
The time you're playing, that's where you want to be in the net. So I mean, it's definitely still a competition to get those starts. So I'm definitely embracing it and want to seize those opportunities.
McBride has battled with his confidence at times during the season, but is now playing his best hockey. He recently picked up his first win in over 2 months, a 3-0 shutout victory of the Spokane Chiefs. McBride says his game turned around at the CHL Prospects game.
Good showing at the Prospects game kind of gave me a little more confidence in my abilities. So I mean, I always knew I could play, but it's nice to have that little reinforcement of that game, and the team believes in me, the coaches believe in me.
D versus blue.
Kelly Gard, a former WHL goaltender who has a Memorial Cup to his credit, has been tutoring both netminders. And he says they're both very different, not only in their body types, but their styles.
Well, with Nick, being a younger guy, second year in the league, he's a bigger goalie. He doesn't move as quick as Rylan, so you got to kind of tailor his game to his attributes. And you know, making shooters make good shots is a huge thing for Nick. With Rylan, he can move pretty well laterally, and he's a little smaller than Nick. So with him, it's just the quicker he can get from point A to point B is really important, and you know, gaining that dominant position from the puck in the middle of the net.
Parenteau came within 0.4 of a second of his first WHL shutout in Swift Current. He says it's something that has played on his mind a little bit.
Definitely disappointing because I obviously want that first one to get that monkey off my back, but at the end of the day, I was just happy to get that win in Swift because those are the ones we need.
It's the draft years for both Parenteau and McBride. And Nick says it's something he does think about.
It's always in the back of your mind. You try to kind of push it away a little bit. You don't want to be focusing on it too much because it's a team sport, and our goal right now is to get to the playoffs, is not to get drafted.
Goaltending is physically demanding, but Gard says success depends on a goaltender's mental outlook.
Well, with me, it's always been 20% technical, 80% mental with goaltending. You know, you're on the ice for the full 60 minutes. Yeah, you screw up, it's normally in the back of your net, and if that happens too much, you normally don't have too long of a career as a goaltender. So mental preparation is huge for both of them. Being a good teammate and just playing a full 60 minutes is so key for these guys.
The Raiders have the option to bring back both Rylan Parenteau and Nick McBride next season. And there'll be a third WHL-ready goaltender in the mix, as first-round draft choice Ian Scott will push both for the 2 available jobs. A nice problem for the Prince Albert Raiders to have. For Sega's Inside Edge, I'm Drew Wilson.